Hi everyone, welcome back to Budget of Oz. My name's Sarah, a disabled low-income budgeter, and today we're going to be cash stuffing my sinking funds with some money I've been paid back by some family members, and so I thought that I would film it all for you. So let's get the money out and count it all up. So there's quite a lot here. So let's just start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Don't mind my dogs in the background. So that's 1,500 total. So we have 1,500 to cash stuff today. I don't actually have a plan. I'm just kind of going to go through categories, count what's in there, and add what I want. I do know that there are some, particularly in the home binder, that I want to attend to, but I'm going to start first with the disabled life binder, as always, because this is kind of the one that I need the most money in. So medications has 15. I want to get this up to 100. So 50, 70, 85. So now medications is 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So medications are now 100. Doctors, let's see how much is in there. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125. I think I'm going to put 25 in here to make that 150. So let's count this up. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150. So 150 in doctors at the moment. Diet Coke, cheers. Carers. Let's have a look and see how much is in there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10. So 110. I think I'm going to want to put that up to 200. So I'm going to add 90 in. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 95, 200. So $200 in carers. And this is not to pay my carers. My carers are paid through the NDIS, which is, for those who aren't in Australia, that's a national disability insurance system that basically helps support those people with disabilities to get the support they need in the community and in their homes. And so for me, it helps. They've determined my care level need, and they basically allocate me funds to pay for carers and other services that I need. So I don't pay my carer's wage, the government does, but this is for expenses for the carers. Say if I have to go to hydro and I have to pay they have to pay for admissions, I pay for it. Or if we're going, if I'm at an event and I want them to support me there, I will pay for their admissions. Yeah. Mental health. Let's see how much we have. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. We'll put 25 in here at the moment, and we can always come back and put more. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that's $100 in the mental health category. And in physical therapy, I think it's the same as mental health, but I'll check. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Yeah, it's the same. So we'll put the 25 in here as well. And that will be $100 in physical therapy. All right, medical equipment. How much do we actually have? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. I think I'm going to put 65 in order to make it 150, because I need to get this back up. So 50, 70, 80, 91, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, hold on. 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, yeah, 150. Medical buffer is, hospital access, is fully funded. That's got 500 in it. Medical buffer, okay, this is where we're going to have to do some stuff. I'm putting 100, 10, 20, 30, 170 to make that 200. I need that medical buffer up, particularly, having been unwell and knowing that I'm still recovering, I need that medical buffer. So 150, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. So that 200 should be, at this stage, enough with everything that's been happening. Hopefully that will be enough to get me through. All right, my peoples, my hearts. All right, let's have a look and see what we have. So let's see how much Emily has. So she has 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 300. I'm going to give her 50 to make her 350. Chloe, let's see how much she has. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. And I'm going to give her an extra 50 to make that 550. For Elizabeth, 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80, 90, 4. And I'm going to put 50 in here to make that 450. Matt, I need to put a fair bit in here. So he's got 150. So he's got 2. I'm going to put 150 to make his 350. Duke and Mira, the doggies. So 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. I'm going to give them 25 to even out, to get them to 200. Friends, I'm going to put 20 into. Birthdays, let's see what we have. We have 110. I'm going to put 40 to make that 150. And holidays, so that's Christmas. Let's see how much we have. 1, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. 150. Let's make that. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, let's add 50 to that. Alright, so 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. 200 for Christmas, which is good because I've done some shopping, but I haven't done all the shopping yet, so that's good. Alright, now I'm going to jump over to the home binder. Now we've got 70. I'm going to put 100 into car to make it 170. House, I'm going to put 60 into. So So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60 into the house. Technology, I want to put 95. So 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 80, 95. So I want to put 95 to make that 100 in technology, because I did kind of tap this one out pretty hard. Alright, so that should be 51, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 in technology, which is good. Repair buffer. So that's got 150, 65. I think I'm going to put the 35 to make that 200. So 150, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200 for repair buffer. So home reno, got 125. I'm going to put 25 to make that 150. Okay, now let's have a look in self. Okay, so in wardrobe we've got 35. I'm going to put 50 in and take the 35 out to make that $50. treat. I'm going to make 30. I put an extra 5 in there. Education. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. We'll make that 70. Weekend, we'll put another 5 into. Now, travel and 40th. Let's see how much these have. So, travel has 710. So 40th has 710 and travel has 710 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 20 into travel and 15 into 40th. And then the last one is the high priority sinking, which is our emergency fund and our month ahead. So I'm going to take the $10 out of emergency fund. I'm going to add 200, so it's going to be $800 for emergency, and then I'm going to add that $10 to the month ahead. So there we have it. All right. Thanks for joining me for an extra bonus cash stuffing of my sinking funds. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. It lets me know that you like this content. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because I do tend to chop these things up into like shorter form shorts. And if you like that, then totally, if you hit the subscribe button, you'll be able to get that in your feed a bit easier. Also, if you really do like the shorts content, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. There will be links in my description. I plan to do a bill exchange. I'm kind of exhausted, so it might be a while, but I do plan to do a bill exchange, and also because we're in October, do a Q1 review and see where I am with my savings goals. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.